Welcome, very funny man, Willie Barcena! Willie Barcena! Willie Barcena, come on here, Willie! Willie Barcena!
Nice to be here. Let me tell you guys that not only am I on the Tonight Show, but I'm celebrating 3 years of marriage. So thank you. You know, when you're with your girl for a long time and you don't marry her, you get pressure from the family, you know? My kids were like, Dad, when are you gonna marry Mom, you know? I was like, gotta get to know her, bro, you know? So we have a 16, 14, and a 5, right? 5, surprise, you know. Should have named them Oops, you know. It's funny, with 3 kids, I try to be with my first one, you know, anybody here with the first one, you try to be a perfect parent, right? A disciplinarian. Things would go wrong. Hey, come here, you didn't do your homework. You do your homework and clean the yard and go to your room, you know. And then, a couple years later, we have another one, right? It's like, come here, man. Knock it off. Right? And then years later, right, here comes Oops, you know? Right? And he messes around, man, I go to my room, you know? So my wife insists that we raise them, that they're raised Catholic, right? We're gonna raise them Catholic. I go, whatever, right? As long as they're not jerks, you know? So it's funny, but Catholicism with me, you know, it reminds me of when I was a kid. Because when I was a kid, I used to be afraid of the dark. You know, again, most kids are afraid of the dark. So my mom has this bright idea of putting a 3-foot crucifix over my bed, right? Right, so I wouldn't get scared, you know? I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I'm just, you know, just waiting for the blood to drip on me, you know? I'm like, right? I'm like, oh yeah, and then, right? And then she plugs it in and the head moves, you know? Right? I'm like, oh, no, I'm not scared now, Mom, you know? A little Scooby-Doo nightlight would have done the job, you know? And you know what she always tell me? We had a giant picture of Jesus in the living room, and she would say, you know, look at Jesus for hope, you know? It's funny, but, you know, Jesus always looks like there's no hope in every picture. Right? Every picture Jesus looks like, I can't do it, you know? You know? Right? You know, listen, I dig all religions, man. You know, I traveled all over the world and, you know, I mean, listen, if it wasn't for a certain turn of events in history, you know, all Catholics and Christians would have been Jewish. You guys know that because Jesus used to be Jewish, man, you know? But then he got kicked out for doing all those miracles for free, you know what I mean? You know? You know what I mean? The Jewish community wasn't having it, man. They were like, JC, can we talk to you? You know, we've been crunching the numbers and, you know, it's not the way to run a business, man, you know? You know, why do you think we all call you prophet, man, you know? You know what? Hey, dig this, guys. You know, 90% of all religions in the world believe in this theory. Watch that. One day, a higher power is going to show up, right, and take away all the good people and screw you all the bad people, you know? I just hope when he shows up, you know, it's like on a Tuesday, you know? You know, I'm playing baseball with my kids, you know? You know what I mean? And God shows up, and I'm like, gather around me, children, you know? You know, hold my hand, don't let go, you know? You know? No matter what he says, you hold on, you know? You know what I mean? I hope he doesn't show up like on a Saturday night, man. You know what I mean? Where I'm all tore up. You know what I mean? I'm at a strip bar, right? The bouncer comes running in. God's outside, right? I'm like, oh man, you serious? Get off me, star. You know? Yeah, right? Right? I don't run outside like, how you doing, God? I was in there trying to save those hoes. I gave them money and everything. Hey, you guys, thank you very much. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you, Jay.
Off to Rooster T. Feathers. Willie Barcena.